With everything you have on your plate, earning your degree online seems impossible. But at Grand Canyon University, we specialize in helping you fit a master's degree in education into your busy day. Your graduation team, led by your own GCU counselor, provides you with the personal support you need to succeed. Achieve your goals with a plan and team behind you. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
Ready for another edition of the O-Town Showdown on the road. Okay, so just in case you're getting to know us for the first time, it is Obi here, Chloe,
hi,
Slater,
I'm over here.
So we host this fantastic morning show in beautiful Orlando, Florida, one of the most visited cities in the United States of America. We used to play this game on the air, and the game got so good that now we bring the game to you in podcast form. So this way, while you're traveling from point A to point B, you've got a little bit of entertainment.
Those summer road trips, take us along with you. And I have 3 categories today, y'all. I'm back hosting. Obi and Slater, you two will be battling it out up against each other.
Okay.
I will say that our last one with the two of you, it was pretty much right there up until the very end.
Yeah, and Chloe, you jinxed me. So who do you think should win this one?
Obi,
any predictions?
you should win.
Obi's going to win.
Last time I told Slater, I'm like, Slater, you're going to win this. And he lost, but that's okay. All right. So we have 3 categories. Like I said, there's 5 trivia questions in each category. And the categories today are the beach, which I think you both will do well on, considering we're right here in Central Florida. Summertime
We
songs.
like the beach.
And the Summer Olympics, which is very fitting as we get ready for the summer. All right. Y'all ready?
5 rings. Was that an answer?
I'm not. Oh, no.
That's
We're
not a
not there
question.
yet. No,
Okay.
I'm not giving you any hints either. Here we go with the first category, the O-Town Showdown on the road.
Okay, and we got to remember to give our people some time to think about it too, because sometimes we get really excited and we just shout out the answer. So go ahead with questions. So 5 questions per category.
Yes.
3 categories. Category 1, let's get going.
The beach. Here we go with question number 1. If you take a bucket and shovel to the beach, you can build a castle made from which of these? Do I really need to give you choices?
I was going to say, what are we talking
One
about?
of
The
these.
materials from the earth?
The materials from the earth.
Like sand?
Okay. Is it A, pebbles, B, sand, or C, wood?
Okay, I'm going to lock in mine.
I am glad that you had the multiple choice.
Oh,
because
really?
Because before I heard option B, I was going to say I could see pebbles actually being able to stick together. Because especially if they're fine, right? If they're really fine granulated pebbles.
Like gravel?
Are you trying to talk through this answer right now?
I'm trying to talk through, but since you said what B was, I think I'm gonna. It's a guess. I'm gonna go with B.
That was the longest way to get to the word B,
B.
I've ever heard.
Sand. Yes,
Is
you
it?
both are
Okay.
correct.
I just want to make sure there's enough time, because road trips. If they got a road trip for 22
There you go.
minutes and we only talk for 17, it's gonna be sitting in silence for 5 minutes.
All right, here we go with question number 2. What is the largest ocean on Earth? The largest ocean I'm looking for. Is it A, the Atlantic, B, the Arctic, or C, the Pacific? Anytime I think of the ocean, I think from Atlantic to Pacific. See, the traffic is... I know it's summertime, but that's what I think of.
What do you think of when you think of the ocean there, Obi?
I don't know. Pacific and Atlantic. I don't even know which one's on which side. I think Pacific's over by Holland. No, Hawaii. So Atlantic. I'm going to say Atlantic.
See, when I hear ocean, I immediately think George Clooney in
Okay.
Ocean's 13, but that's not an answer.
No.
Well, Ocean's 11 is the original.
I know, but the biggest ocean is the question, so I was gonna say Ocean's 13.
Okay.
That was, but I would have guessed Atlantic. That seems like a big thing.
From the
I think
Atlantic.
it goes all the way to Europe.
What you got, Chloe?
Okay, so the answer is C, Pacific.
Oh.
Y'all, we live on the Atlantic Ocean here in Florida. It's
Okay.
C, the Pacific.
Oh.
Oh, so
Well, that's why
nice.
we didn't
see
know,
it.
because we don't live on it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You don't know what you don't know.
Got
I got
it.
LASIK, but I can't see that far.
Okay, so neither of you got that question right. I hope
Nice.
you did listening. Here we go with question number 3. What country has the most coastline in the world? The most coastline. What country? Is it A, Canada, B, Australia, or C, Indonesia?
Yep.
Can I give you a hint if you
No.
I don't
Aren't
need
sure.
one. But
We
don't
maybe
need-
somebody who's
we don't
listening
need-
right now, maybe they need it.
If you have ever been to Epcot at Walt Disney World, this is one of the stops that you will make as you travel around the world.
Boom.
Is it A,
Boom.
Canada, B, Australia, or C, Indonesia?
Just
Slater,
give it away.
lock it in.
You know what? And truth be told, I changed my answer because of your hint. So
Really?
I'm much appreciative of that. Yeah, they also have a steakhouse there that is horribly overpriced. I love it, but
Where are you talking about?
I'm talking about in Disney. They have a Canada
He's waiting for you to say the answer.
steakhouse.
So there's Australia, which I was going to say until, of course, you started
That's what I
to-
did. The
Yeah,
same
so it's
thing.
Canada.
It is. It is
Yeah.
Canada. So
Nice.
Canada is surrounded by 3 oceans, the Atlantic Ocean on the east, the Pacific Ocean on the west, and the Arctic Ocean to the north.
Again, I'm learning something. I hope that y'all are learning something too. I mean, this is
learning
all stuff
together.
that I should have paid attention to in school, but you're always like, when am I ever going to need to learn that?
Geography. It's important. All right, here we go
guess.
with question number 4. What American Idol duo made their acting debut in a beach movie that drew more jeers from critics harsher than Simon Cowell?
Oh, I know it. I don't even need the multiple choice. Oh, but you know. Because I think
I'm going to give you multiple choice if you are not sure. So is it A, Ruben and Clay, B, Justin and Kelly, or C, Fantasia and Chris?
Back in the day, you remember in 2016, we reenacted a scene from this movie. Do you recall, Obi?
I don't. I'm going to need those multiple choices again. Give me the multiple choices again.
Is it A, Ruben and Clay, B, Justin and Kelly, or C, Fantasia and Chris? I'll read you the question one more time.
okay.
The American Idol duo that made their acting debut in a beach movie.
Okay. I'm going to say it's the original ones. Kelly and Justin.
Yeah. You think it's the sweet one? You think it's that? Do you know the Dr. Pepper, the sweet one guy?
Yeah.
Do you know that's Justin Guarini?
Oh, I did not know that.
That is actually him. He resurged his career from Broadway and then also did that.
Really?
Because he was in that movie that you're talking
Look
about.
at that. So are you
That's
guys
it.
both
Justin
locking in
and
B,
yep.
Justin and Kelly?
Justin and Kelly.
You are correct.
Yep.
All right, moving on to question number 5. Which of these birds are you most likely to see on a visit to the beach? Us Floridians, we see them often. And they sometimes take our food. They really like chips. Is it A, robins, B, magpies, or C, seagulls?
the hell is
Wow.
a magpie?
I'm not sure, but I can
Sorry.
Google what that bird looks like.
Magpie.
You know what? I don't really even need to know that bad. Okay.
You
So
know-
can we all agree?
Oh, it's very cute.
Can we-
it's black
can we
and
answer
white. How
on one?
sweet. Yep.
2,
3.
Seagulls.
Okay, there we go.
Which is funny because growing up, my father, whenever we would go to vacation on the beach, he would show me a different bird than a seagull.
Really?
Yeah, but I was a wise kid. So I was
Oh my
always.
gosh.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go with the next category right now. Obi, you've got 4. Slater, you've got 4. You're tied. You may have gotten them all right just now.
Tide Pod.
The summertime songs with question number 1. Which former member of the pop group One Direction wrote and recorded the hit song Watermelon Sugar High?
Oh, sweet.
Watermelon
So good.
Sugar. Is it
That's
A,
probably the only one I know.
Niall, B, Harry, or C, Elton John?
Wow.
Elton John.
I'm not sure why he's on the list.
Who put that on the list?
I did not come up with these questions.
How was Liam Payne not on that list?
Okay, y'all listening
don't
right
know.
now.
Just reading you
come
what's
up with
on
your
here.
answer.
No.
I'm gonna go with Hetty.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's because what was the other one outside of Elton?
Niall.
Niall.
It's
Nah,
Harry
it's Harry.
Styles. You
Yeah.
got it.
So we got 4 apiece, right?
No, you got 5.
5. Yeah,
5 to 5.
Oh.
not bad. Okay, so that was category 1.
No, we're already on category 2. That was summertime songs.
Oh, because in category 1 we missed one.
Yes. That's why I said we're moving on to summertime songs.
Yes. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go with question number 2. The O-Town Showdown on the
road,
road. With Obi, Chloe, and Slater. Which pop star who made headlines for attending several NFL games last year released a song called Cruel Summer?
Cruel summer.
Do you guys really need choices? Obi and Slater?
Sure, why not?
I will give you choices. Is it A, Taylor Swift? Is it B, Katy Perry? Or is it C, Beyonce? Shape your body. Ooh.
Okay.
I
I'ma
can't sing
go
as
with,
great as she does.
I'm going to go with our girl, Taylor Swift.
It's a
Yes, I'm also going to go with Obi's
summer.
girl, Taylor Swift.
Yep, you guys got it.
Hey,
It's Taylor.
hey.
That's right.
I'm sorry if my
By the
singing
way,
was off key.
awesome hook of that song.
So
The
good.
hook is the most memorable part of any song, probably.
When you guys think
I
of
love you, ain't that the worst thing you ever heard? He looks so pretty like a devil is. Oh, it's so good. No one wants to sing along with me? All
I don't know
right.
what just happened there,
My
guys.
I will
question-
sing by myself.
my question, the name Taylor, do you think of a guy or a girl when you think of the name?
I think of a girl.
Now, definitely a girl.
I think that's what changed it. Because for the longest time, I think people were naming their boys Taylor. And then Taylor
Like Taylor
Swift came on
Lautner.
the scene the last 15 years. And they're like, not no mo. You know, that's like Morgan. Morgan Wallen, I think, is doing that right now to the name Morgan.
Oh.
Because before, and now, yes, don't get mad at me, haters. Morgan Freeman is a lot older. But I think there was a resurgence in the 90s of people having girls and naming their kid Morgan. And it kind of swung it the opposite way.
And look at that.
And
That's
Wallen's
name
taking it back.
Morgan, Taylor. They can both go boys or girl
There you
names.
go.
All right, here we go with question number 3. Finish the lyric. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny.
Oh, yeah,
I know that, yeah.
I know this one, too.
Okay.
Okay.
It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny.
Polka dot.
Yeah,
Bikini.
No, you guys are missing the color.
What?
The color. What color was the bikini?
Teeny weeny.
I don't know.
Purple.
I think it
It was an
polka dot.
itsy bitsy teeny weeny.
Purple.
Dotted. Purple dotted.
I'm going to give you choices, okay?
Thank
Is it
you.
A,
Thank you.
green, purple, and blue bikini, B, gray pinstripe bikini, or C, yellow polka dot bikini?
Gotta be
There you
it.
go.
Gotta be the mellow yellow.
There you go.
It's yellow.
C.
Yeah.
All
C.
right. Good deal.
All right.
Okay.
Chloe, you got to tell us in the beginning if we've got
I just was
multiple
having
choice or
fun
not.
hearing your guys' colors, so you were picking. Okay. Who had hits with California Girls, Barbara Ann, and Surfin' in the USA?
Oh, nice.
Is it A, the Beach Boys, B, the Beach Bros, or C, the Beatles?
Okay, definitely not the Beatles.
And
So
we'll
if you're
have
thinking
fun,
the Beatles
fun,
right now,
fun.
they never did a song like that.
Uh-uh.
The Beach Bros or the Beach Boys?
I mean, I know which answer it is too. And also, they were kind of already famous, but I think Full House, the original version of Full House, made them even more famous.
For our generation, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, without question. The funny thing is, they were literally Beach Bros, but that was not their name because they were family.
It's the Beach Boys.
Yes, you guys got it.
There you go.
Okay,
There
nice.
you go. Look at that. 5, 6, 7, 8 to 8, y'all. We're just going to take a quick moment to pause here because my computer decided to turn off.
Is this, there's one question left
There
in
we
this
go.
category?
It's back. Yes, there's one question left in this category.
You know, we could always build in one of those moments where it's like, let's take a moment and let's think
Oh, yeah. our
Joe's
sponsors.
Restaurant, where Joe's Restaurant serves
We're
up
back.
fantastic sloppy joes.
Sorry, I shouldn't have cut you off. That wasn't very nice.
Well, no,
Joe's
what I'm saying is
Restaurant.
that's a place where we could put a sponsor right in there.
Yeah,
Boom.
right
Okay,
there.
get back to the program.
Okay, here we go with question number 5. Which pop star was featured on the 2017 summertime hit Despacito?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Is it A, Harry Styles, B, Justin Bieber, or C, Shawn Mendes?
Okay.
You guys don't need choices, right?
Everybody.
No.
Come on, everybody,
Everybody
sing
play
along
along,
with me.
play
If
along.
you know the lyrics, Despacito.
It's Justin Bieber.
It is Justin Bieber.
Yes,
I
you guys
don't
got it
know
right.
all the words to that.
Basito, basito, suave, suavecito.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, girl, take it.
I took 4 years of French. I will say no. No.
All right, y'all are tied 14 to 14, and we are moving on to the final.
Chloe, what are you talking about? How could this be 14 to 14, girl?
Can't count.
That's 5. That's 9. So we got 9 to 9.
to 9.
I swear.
Y'all,
You know.
if there's one thing that you will know about me, it is that math is not my subject.
No, and neither is
I was
Roman
always
numerals.
the girl that was in the lowest math class. I had to have tutoring, but that's okay.
That's
It
all right.
is definitely 9 to 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a bunch of
here
useless
we go.
knowledge, so it's
It
not
is.
like you got to be a genius.
I
to
worked
know
very
some of
hard,
this
but
stuff.
just math and me were not. We just didn't
Yeah.
like each other. All right. The Summer Olympics is the final category with question number 1, the O-Town Showdown on the road. True or false? That's a 50-50 chance. Soccer is an Olympic sport.
Oh, geez.
Think about those Summer Olympics.
Yeah.
Swimming.
Okay. So I mean, typically, what I would naturally think is that there's a whole FIFA league and organization that puts together the World Cup and all their own things. But I do think I remember there being a USA team.
Okay.
Only because some of our guys go to their respective countries to play for their teams. Boom.
Okay.
So yeah.
True.
I do think so. I think it was trying to throw us off the scent because the World Cup is a separate thing, and it's like, oh, it's just it's the Olympics, but it's just a World Cup. But I don't want to fall behind Obi, so it is right now. A tie is a win for me, and
True?
I will say true.
Yes, you guys are correct.
Nice.
However, it's known as football around the world, not to be confused with football that we know here in the United States.
Right. Okay.
They're both spelled different.
So just doing the math. So it is 90-90. Obi versus I.
Look
right?
at you,
We're both-
90%. I mean, you guys have done really well so far.
Oh, I guess I meant 90.
90.
I think I counted wrong, like you.
Oh,
like you did.
Hey,
whatever.
Hey, listen, the grade
Are
that
you
I got
making
right
fun
now.
of me?
No.
The grade that I have right now reminds me of my school grades, which was just enough to pass.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go with question number 2. Which of these sports has not featured at the Olympics? Tug of war, A. Option B, rope climbing, or option C, tag. Which of these sports has not been featured in the Olympics? Tug of war,
That's good
rope
because
climbing, or tag?
Two of them sound ridiculous. I mean, two of them sound ridiculous.
Which 2 do you think?
I think tug of war sounds crazy.
Okay.
And I think tag. Come on, professional tag. I've never seen that. I've never seen anybody train.
There's a movie. There's a bunch of actors in it that are recognizable. I know John Hamm is one of those actors, and it was about professional tag. So it is a professional sport.
Wow.
But I do not think that it is part of the Olympic Games.
Okay.
So I'm going to guess that tag is the one that is not.
All right, and you're locking in as well, tag, Obi?
Yeah, I'll lock in tag.
Okay, you both are correct. It is
Wow.
tag.
Yeah. Okay.
I just did a quick Google search. So tug of war, I was like surprised that was an Olympic game.
I've never seen anybody train for it. I've never seen anybody say, "Hey, I'm a great tug of warist."
I know. So it was in the Summer Olympics from the 1900s to 1920. How about that, y'all?
Wow.
Well,
Look at us
it
learning.
ended right before World War I. Because
Actually-
that's how they were going to handle it back in the day. Before World War I, they just did tug of war. That's what they would call it. so they just broke on a rope and they go, you know what? French and Indian people, grab your side. And they just let them
goodness.
go.
I mean, I had no idea. Wow, look at that.
See, the North and South, that's what it was. It was a hill. And the South was on the southern side of the rope.
Oh my
So that's what it
goodness.
was the tug of war.
Slater. Okay.
So many lives would have been
You can
kept.
learn things from this podcast, and then you can also unlearn things from this podcast.
Here we go with question number 3. How many times has the United States hosted the Summer Olympics? Is it A, 4 times, B, 10 times, or C, 1 time? How many times have we hosted the Summer Olympics?
Okay.
United States, is that what you said?
So
Okay.
I'm gonna lock in 1 time. That's the only time that I ever remember was the time in Atlanta. I
Okay.
don't ever remember
Oh,
there being
buddy.
a Miami Olympics, a Philadelphia Olympics, an Ohio Olympics. I don't remember.
So here's the difficult thing, right? The other two were what, 4 and 10?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know at least it was 2 because I'm pretty positive that LA hosted it back in the day. I think they're hosting it coming up and they go, oh, they haven't done it in so long. But I don't know if it was 10. I'm going to say 4.
Okay.
I'm going to guess 4 because I feel like LA did already do it, and as well as Atlanta.
I love that you talked this out because you're correct. It was 4.
It was
Wow,
4, yes.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that could have went so bad.
It could have.
Because we both could have been wrong.
So let's talk through it. The 1904 games were held in St. Louis, Missouri. 1932 and 1984 were in Los Angeles, Slater. So there were 2 that were
Yeah.
held out there. And then 1996, which actually was the year that I was born, was held in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it for a second because us being here in Florida, probably the easiest state for us to get to would be Georgia, Atlanta. I lived in Georgia for 2 years, and if you ever get the chance, maybe road trip with the kiddos this summer and go see like Atlanta, and they have like where the Olympics were held. There's so much history there about the Olympics, and it wasn't just held in Atlanta. Fun fact that I learned, like so many places in North Georgia hosted also a ton of the Olympic Games up there because there was, more water facilities that were available. So it wasn't just, that's what I know for at least for Atlanta. It was kind of held all over Georgia. So fun fact that I learned.
Pretty good.
All right, here we go with question number 4. Which athlete has the most total Olympic medals? Is it A, Simone Biles, B, Michael Phelps, or C, Usain Bolt?
That's an easy one. That's a real easy one for me.
Is it?
That's a real easy one for me.
Okay.
It's easy for me as well.
Okay, so
Real
go ahead.
easy for me.
Lock in yours.
Simone, Michael Phelps, or Usain Bolt?
Yeah.
Well, we know it's not Simone because she bowed out because of mental health. That doesn't mean that she doesn't have gold. She's got gold. No, but it's not her.
Right. It's not. And I actually have a story about Usain Bolt. I was in Jamaica, Yaman, 2 weeks after Usain Bolt was in the Olympics and everything else, and I could have swore I saw Usain Bolt running by when I was on a bus. They said, "Hey, that's Usain Bolt." And I looked, he was gone.
Oh, my Lord.
Don't believe his stories. The second I even start to think they're real. So what are you locking in?
Michael Phelps.
Yeah, Michael Phelps.
Michael Phelps is correct. Do you guys know how many medals?
12? Is it something like 12?
I'm going to guess 32.
Okay. Phelps is the most decorated Olympian in history with 28 medals, including 13 individual golds.
By the way, I think it was part of the initial question that you said. Because you said 28, but I thought I heard it wrong
Oh, did I?
when you said it. Maybe.
Maybe.
We were half listening.
It's pretty cool.
Thanks, guys.
I don't know if there'll be another Michael Phelps like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just incredible. All right, the final question, Summer Olympics. This is the last category, last question. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. We got one bonus question.
Yay.
Okay, which Olympic sport involves medal events, including balance beam, uneven bars, and floor exercises? Do I need to give you choices?
You don't have
Is
to give
it
us
A,
choices, but what about the
swimming?
people who are...
I will give you listening choices.
There you go.
Is it B, track and field, or C, gymnastics? The Olympic sport that involves balance beam, uneven bars, and floor exercises.
Okay, go ahead. Lock it in, Slater.
Gymnastics.
It is gymnastics.
Yes, you guys are correct. I always look forward to watching gymnastics. Just amazing.
Boom.
All right. Oh man, did you keep score? I forgot to keep score.
Yeah,
the last,
I'm still up
You're up by
one.
one, right?
That's all that matters.
Yep. Slater, you won by one, but there is a bonus question.
Yeah,
So
no, I think we should count this, and this one will be 2.
yeah,
I
Obi,
think
you
that's
got to
only
get this
fair.
right.
Okay.
Slater, you got to get this wrong to at least tie. The bonus question: what city is hosting the Summer Olympics this year?
No multiple choice?
I'm not
Okay.
giving you multiple choice.
Okay, I know which one it is. It's Paris.
Petty,
Is that right? Is that right?
we were staying in Paris. Huh? You guys know that song?
Isn't that Shawn Mendes?
No, 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 no.
Oh, Shawn Mendes has Japan. Japan,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
Slater?
Yeah, I'll say Paris. I'll say
Paris is correct.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
you guys.
been to Paris before?
No, it's on my bucket list.
Can I tell a quick story that actually did happen?
Yes, go ahead.
That did not work well. I think I told this to Obi. So this was 10 years ago, and I don't know why, but I really, really, really wanted to climb up. There's different levels.
Levels that you can
They
get to.
don't let you go to the very, very top of the
Okay.
Eiffel Tower. Okay? Don't let you up to the very top.
I didn't know that.
You can go to the bottom platform,
Okay.
the middle platform, but not to the tippy top. They shut it down after, I believe it was either 9/11 or something. So the last bunch of years, you can't do it. I didn't want to just be at the bottom, like, even though it was hundreds of feet above the air. I wanted to go up. Nobody else was willing to. And I'm like, you know what, whatever, guys. And they're like, no, well, fine, we'll take the elevator. I wanted to take the stairs. So I took the stairs. I realized that my phone did not have service.
Oh, man.
I realized when I was on the stairs. So everybody that I went with,
Oh, no. Didn't know where you were.
imagine being in the Eiffel Tower. There's thousands of people. And I'm trying to track down, and no one has a phone or any way, and they didn't have
How
like
long
a
did it take you?
lost and found. It was an hour and a half. We almost missed the bus to get back onto the cruise ship.
Oh, no.
It was the worst. I'll say one of the worst mistakes ever.
How beautiful was the Eiffel Tower?
I was panicking the
so you
entire
did enjoy it.
time. So I did not.
The panic almost overtook the beauty of how awesome that stature must be.
Yeah.
The stature and structure.
Yeah.
The stature of the structure.
Well,
There you go.
I'm so happy you made it back on the ship.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it could have been really bad. I might have had to learn French.
You got your workout in for the day.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a lot. There's a lot to do. You know, the cities, they're like, oh, it's a walkable city. Whenever he says that, I go, nah, that's not.
You got to be
It should
from
be
New York.
drivable.
Yeah, you got to be from New York to be like, oh yeah, walkable city.
Oh,
All right, well, wherever you're headed, we hope that you guys you get there with safety. We hope that you've enjoyed this time with us. We're going to continue to crank these out, especially around the holidays where we know that you have some extra time to get some extra entertainment in your life.
yes, and that is another edition of the O-Town Showdown on the road.